Hello, welcome to the next Lukozer retro game review video. I've been threatening for a while to do Amiga games, to return to the Amiga computer, and here we are. So what great game did I choose to restart my Amiga reviews? Well, this is Garrison, which was released in 1987, published by Rainbow Arts. Published under the guise of being an original game. Well, this layout may have you thinking, it doesn't look that original to me. No. Well, let's get a game underway. Do some of that. So we can choose what character. Now we can be a wizard, warrior, elf, Valkyrie. They all sound rather familiar. Or a dwarf. Well, I'll tell you what, seeing as the dwarf is the one that sounds somewhat original, let's be the dwarf. Okay. So, prepare to enter level 1. And here we are. And I have to say, this character looks exactly the same as the Valkyrie and the warrior. I don't know if it's my disc image or what, but all of the characters seem to look the fucking same. But never mind the characters looking the same, this layout does now look a bit familiar, this original game. So I've grabbed the key and oh look, right, through the door. These ghosts, they seem to disappear. Don't know what that was, but the ghosts disappear when they hit you. I'll grab these 2 treasure chests. That's another original feature. Instead of heading straight for the exit, which does look awfully familiar, we'll grab this key and have a look around here and see what else is in this level. An awful lot of ghosts around here. So all of the enemies are appearing from these generator things here, which for the ghosts is a pile of bones. I think I may have seen something like that before, but it just currently escapes me as to where that might be. So right, grab the key, grab the scroll. Food. Looks like that's that level cleared, so now I may as well just bugger off. Go through there, right, and through the exit. To level 2. Okay, here we go. Well, do I really need to say too much? I mean, when I reviewed Wrath of the Demon, and described it as absolutely fucking shameless cash-in, But what the fuck is this? Absolutely no attempt whatsoever to hide the fact that this is a blatant... I can't get through those fucking things, so I'm going to come back and go another way. But this is a fucking blatant Gauntlet rip-off. Graphically, it's identical, even down to the presentation, the layout, everything. Audio-wise, apart from that constant sort of like, I don't know if it's meant to be a drum beat or what, it sounds identical, it looks identical, and it plays identical. I mean, they have no shame at all. They seriously think, right, it's, you know, oh yeah, we'll get away with this. No one's gonna, you know, mind us blatantly ripping off Gauntlet. And the thing is, right, there are fanboys of this game, believe it or not, yeah, they do exist, who will stand up for it, and they always use the same excuse, which is that there wasn't, you know, an Amiga version of the Gauntlet conversion. And okay, no, there wasn't. But, you know, they didn't have to be so fucking blatant about the this being a Gauntlet copy. You know, it's not a Gauntlet clone, and it's not like based on the Gauntlet game. It is an out and out blatant fucking rip-off. I mean, there are plenty of like Gauntlet clones and, you know, games based on Gauntlet out there. You've got Druid, you've got oh, what's that fucking World War II based one. I'm sure you know the game I mean, but yeah, at the moment I just can't remember the fucking title. And then you've got, I guess, like, you know, you could consider Alien Breed to be a Gauntlet clone, and even, you know, Chaos Engine. Oh look, these new enemies. Oh, these might be lobbers by any chance. Oh, and look at those. Yeah, are they demons? And oh look, they fire fireballs at you. Where did they get this fucking idea from? I mean, for fuck's sake. So it is just a shameless fucking rip-off. Of course, being a 1987 game means that it's basically an Atari ST game that's just been ported over to the Amiga. Of course, being an Atari ST game, it's not really using the Amiga hardware, so when there's a lot happening on screen, the game fucking slows to a crawl. I mean, never mind that the game is hardly fucking lightning fast to begin with. I'm annoyed that I can't remember the name of the World War II based, you know, game that, you know, the Gauntlet copy. I mean, here you walk across these tiles and they slow you down, you know, as if you really need fucking slowing down. You move slow enough as it is. Those question marks, it's random as to what will be there. It could be useful, it could fuck you up. Well, I mean, yes, you know, oh, you can shoot the food accidentally. There's a fucking original idea. Or, you know, as well as shooting, you can use hand to hand. Oh, that is fucking great. Oh, I found another key. There is absolutely nothing original in it, and there is no fucking attempt to disguise the fact that it is a blatant fucking rip-off. I wanted to try and get that scroll. I think, yeah, the one difference, you pick up scrolls instead of potions if you want to do, you know, use magic. But I mean, all of the enemies are just exactly the fucking same as in Gauntlet. So we've had the lobbers and the you know, the demons and that. So what have we got now? Oh look, we've got wizards. Oh, and they even disappear sometimes when they're moving around. There's a no, for fuck's sake. So, oh look, we've got death up here. Let me guess, you can't kill him, you have to use magic. I can't remember what the fucking... Is it S to use the scroll? No. Right, is it F10? No. 9. 8. Okay, let's see if I can find the key to use magic. Oh, well, it's not space. Right, well, I'm not having much luck in finding the key that to do the right, well, I'm not going to use magic then in this go, because I can't find the right fucking key. But oh look, the death is just draining my health away, and I suppose it will finally die when it's taken away. What, 200? Isn't that the going rate in Gauntlet? 200 health before death disappears. I mean, for fuck's sake, at least, you know, if you're gonna do a Gauntlet clone or Gauntlet rip-off or whatever, I'm just going to head straight to the exit, because otherwise that death was going to kill me. My health is already extremely low. In fact, well, because your health goes down so fucking fast, I'm going to die anyway. There we go. Game over. But there's no attempt at all to disguise what this is. Just a blatant fucking cash-in of the no, popularity of the time of Gauntlet. It looks like the game has stopped working, which is a real fucking shame. I just cannot believe, I mean, graphically, yeah, it looks okay, I suppose, but graphically, audio, presentation, it's all just a blatant copy, no attempts to, you know, be original. So I scored this game 0, because it's just taking the piss. And the fanboys who say, oh, it's great because we didn't have a you know, a Gauntlet conversion for the Amiga. There were plenty of Gauntlet clones, and none of them were as fucking shameless as this. You know, they all, at least, you know, okay, they may have played similarly to Gauntlet, but they had their own style. They made it at least look a bit different, but this is just a blatant copy. This game can fuck off. So that's Garrison then, by Rainbow Arts. Utterly fucking unbelievable. 0 out of 10. That brings this review to an end, and we will see you at the next one.